Good evening, friends. Steve here. I had a few minutes and I thought, well, I'll go shoot a video. I have been doing more VHS videotape to digital today, and I have learned a few more things. I'm getting to be an expert. I'm not an expert at many things. I'm not an expert at anything, really. But anyway, I'm learning more about VHS tapes. I've had to take a couple apart today, so I know all the moving parts of inside a VHS tape. I don't understand why they don't always do what they're supposed to do. I had one, and I have discovered in the process that my VCR will at least sometimes work without the cover on it. So it's like, well, that's kind of cool, but it doesn't always, and I don't know why. And sometimes I can load a tape in it without the cover on. Other times I put the cover on for it to load properly. And even then, sometimes they won't rewind for no apparent reason. So I took a couple of them. I had one that had nothing on. What it had on it was unimportant. So I took the tape out of the cassette, the thingy, opened it right up. There's 5 screws in the bottom. Then you flip it over. Don't take the bottom off. Take the screws out, then flip it over, and then take the top off. And the reels are sitting there, and they thread through a couple of little rollers, one on either side or a couple on either side. And there's a flapper door on the front, things like that. Anyway, I took the tape out, put the tape from another one that wouldn't rewind. It played all the way through, but I hadn't recorded it all the way through, and I needed to rewind it. And it wouldn't even begin. It just, and then it would stop. And I don't know why. I had to do some of it by hand, and then it finally got going. Anyway, long story. So I'm learning more about the VCR and the tapes that go in them. I haven't done that short tape yet. I meant to do that this morning, and I mistakenly fed that other tape that I didn't intend to put in, but it was full. Well, it wasn't full, but it was like 3/4 full of personal stuff for this family that I'm doing. And then I had some Walker Texas Ranger at the end. They're like, nope, we don't need that. Some of this stuff is just recorded news programs or TV shows or movies or whatever, and it's like, no, I'm not doing those. But I do have to kind of go through them and check them, and that's a big deal. Anyway, so I've been doing that off and on today. Takes up a lot of memory to process these things on the computer, so I can't keep them on my computer. It fills up the hard drive pretty quick. Though I have to process them and then take them off and put them on other devices. I'm running out of devices. I'm going to have to get a couple more of those 2 terabyte SSDs, solid state devices, memory devices, I guess. Anyway, we had a visitor drop in unexpectedly. We had a good visit yesterday with our friend. Good long visit. That was great. We had another friend unexpectedly drop in this morning. And he came in on the porch and he had a package all wrapped up. And I thought, well, maybe they're bringing Thelma an early birthday present. Her birthday's next month, and my birthday was last month. But it had a tag on the front that said Steve on it, and he said, yeah, that's a blah, blah, blah. Anyway, guess what? I got some shredded wheat! Yay! Large biscuit shredded wheat! He's one of my regular listeners, and he was shopping at a larger Hannaford store, and they had some. They didn't have any grape nuts. He might have, maybe he was going to buy a box of those too. I don't know. But they didn't have any grape nuts, but they had so he bought me a box and wrapped it all up and brought it as a gift. We had a really good visit with him. Got caught up on a few things, and anyway, so that was cool. Thank you. Don't you all feel like you need to bring me gifts? You don't, but he was having fun with that one, so that's good. So I've got shredded wheat for a while. I know where to buy it. I can go to a larger Hannaford store to get my shredded wheat, and they're close by. We go within a mile of one when we do most of our grocery shopping anyway, but sometimes we go over here to the smaller one. So that was cool. What else is going on? Something else I was going... Oh, YouTube. YouTube has apparently changed its rules of watching stuff. I cannot even go on my own YouTube channel and watch my videos unless I sign in now. Thelma just got in. She likes to watch Sadie Robertson's. Anyway, let me know what you think. Talk to you later.